Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. We're going to dive into Harmony 1 right now, okay, for you. But before I begin, thank you for all the really nice comments we're getting on this Harmony 1 videos that we're doing. Really do appreciate that, you know, and it is fantastic to see these comments. We're trying to help people in this space. We'll never charge anyone any money for these signals or anything like that. We're not like the other crypto dudes that create private communities and charge you a monthly fee and stuff like that. I just want to deliver the skill sets to you to do this on your own, okay? But obviously stay tuned with the channel and obviously share the channel and educate people in the space as well. This is what we're trying to achieve here. You know, there's a greater value in that than just charging people, okay? Because it's difficult enough to make money anyway. So, you know, it's just a skill set that I do want to pass on to people. So anyway, that's all it's about, just a quick summary, and basically welcome to the channel if you're new to the channel, and do stay tuned to the channel. We will always keep you updated in real time with what's going on with Harmony and other crypto projects there in this crypto space, and keep people up to date, and I'll hopefully give you the skill sets to read these charts, okay? So this is basically a chart on tradingview.com, and the link to this chart is in the video description below. You click that link and you sign up. It's free, okay? You can have a level of free indicators per chart if on the free plan, but anything other than that, you know, you don't really necessarily need all these indicators. I use these. You'll see a lot of chartists using millions of indicators. I just tend to use, what do we use? The EMA, the 20 EMA there, which is an indicator. You search for it. It's called EMA, and my setting is 20. It's the yellow line that you see in there, and then the other EMA is the 55, okay, and that's the red line that you see in there. And then obviously you have the volume, and you've got to have a volume in. I have this thing called a VPVR, okay, which you'll see me drop in now and again, okay. Well, I will drop that in now and again, but I'm not using it at the moment. But that's something that is really key, and I will explain that in another video. I'm just giving you a quick summary of the tools that we use and the indicators. This thing here is called the RSI, okay. You can search for that as well. Drop that into your indicators. This is an RSI, okay, so that's the RSI, and then this is called a MACD. I think this is critical, to be fair. I think that every chart should have the MACD, okay. It's very, very important, equally as important as the RSI, really, to be fair. So that's primarily what I use in my charting, okay. And then you see a lot of technical analysis, they have 100 like moving averages, and it's whoa, it's too much going on there. So simplify it, okay. And these are called candlesticks, okay. The volume at the bottom, look, so, and you can hide these things as well, the little eye thing there, okay. You hover over it and you can hide these things, okay, if you want. And that's basically it. You know, I will do a tutorial video on how to create these charts moving forward for people. But anyway, let's dive into Harmony. You've come here for Harmony. I'm rambling on. So, you know, we've given you these levels of support, okay. We've updated you over the past few days these levels of support, because I did see a lot of posts in the Telegram group there. People are getting quite worried about Harmony, you know, that it's coming down and stuff like that. And I referred them, you know, just watch the videos there. You'll see where your levels of support are, and you can see, you know, moving forward potentially where your drawbacks are, you know, where if you start to lose that support, where you would eventually fall down to and stuff like that. So what I'll do, I'll get rid of this line now. I don't even know why that line's there, to be honest with you. So what we do, you can see this yellow line there. This is called the 20 EMA on the daily time frame, okay. You can see at the moment one is really, really far away from it, okay. And in my opinion, what you're looking at here, okay, is potentially a level of consolidation, right? And we're seeing this across the board on a lot of projects that have shot up as much as one have, okay. It doesn't mean it's going to correct, it doesn't mean it's going to fall to oblivion, but what you do see, you tend to see a level of consolidation allowing these lines to catch up. Not necessarily this red line, okay. This is a sort of fail-safe line. This is why I have this red line in. It's called the 55 EMA. I keep this in because, in my opinion, when you start falling through that is a signal that the market is looking to correct majorly, okay. And until that time comes, which I will keep you updated in the channel, okay, when you start losing the EMAs on the daily time frame, that's a really big signal, in my opinion, you know, that you are looking at a larger correction on the grand scheme of things, and I will keep you updated in the channel for that. But what you're looking at here, in my opinion, is a 20 EMA retest on the daily time frame, where the yellow line is slowly creeping up like that. It's coming up to the price, and you'll potentially see the price back test it as a level of support before marching on and making these highs for Harmony. So that's a daily update, okay. So in the meantime, what you can do, you can actually trade within this channel, okay, and we will look now and see if there's any sort of trades. Again, just to clarify, just to summarize, you've got your levels of support here, okay. You've got this level of support, which I said to you, if you break that, you're looking at that downturn for there, okay? And you can see at the moment you are above it, so you're healthy, all right? And then you've got this high there. You need to take that high out, because potentially looking at that high there, and then I do believe you've got another high up there, which we've calculated in a previous video. That's based on the market cap of Harmony One, which is a fantastic project. Okay, so just keep an eye on them levels, all right? These definitely keep an eye on the support levels, right? Because if you start to break them, you know, you start to close above, below this particular level here, which is 0.16 cents, you are losing this critical level of support here, okay? And especially on the daily time frame, you're losing it, and you will see that cascade, that sell-off, and that is your next level of support down here, okay, which we've already calculated in the channel here in the video, so I don't need to go on about that. But you've got your levels of support basically. You don't need to close below, because you see the corrections on the grand scheme of things. And then you can see what, if you close above that, you've got that level there, which you'll eventually get to, which I'm highly positive of you getting there. Because look, straight away, you know, with Harmony One, which I said to you yesterday, you're forming this sort of channel, okay? You're forming this sort of channel for Harmony One, where you're going up beautifully. You're actually making higher highs. Just here, there's a high, then a high, which is your all-time high, and then you're making a low, and a higher low. So you're in a beautiful trading channel like that, pushing onwards and upwards, because Harmony is extremely bullish, okay? But what I think you may potentially see, okay, is, I've not got a crystal ball, but you may potentially see yourself push up, get rejected, come back down, and sort of stay within this channel here. And by that time, you're going to get this EMA come up, and you'll sort of be looking at a potential wick down retest. This is called a wick down. You see this? That's called a wick, okay? And you're potentially looking like the wick falling out of this channel. So you're potentially looking at a correction when it gets up to the next high, unless it breaks through. It could break through, you know, you've got to be aware of everything. But it may get the rejection the next time it comes up to that particular high, and then falls back down, again making a higher low. But if you was to fall through that, you would see a wick down to this EMA retest, and that is potentially what's on the cards for Harmony One. But you know what, I am super bullish across the board. I really am. I'm super bullish. And I shouldn't say that as a technical analysis really, but I am mega bullish. I'm excited for April and May and June and July and August and September and October. I think we're in a hyper bull mode, and I think we ain't seen anything yet, to be honest with you. I think we're in for a massive move across the board in crypto. I really do. I think that you're talking pushing us towards a 10 trillion market cap across the board for cryptos, and I think that people even getting in now are still early, okay? And there are opportunities afoot in crypto, so it's all good. But obviously moving forward, you do need to target these levels of support, okay? You do need to have these in your head. So basically here, we'll zoom in on the 4-hourly time frame, because I'm sure we spotted a pattern yesterday. So on the 4-hourly time frame on Harmony One, then, okay, you have basically got a pattern there. I don't know if we spoke about this yesterday actually, because I am seeing a very similar pattern across the board. So obviously you've got your trading channel here, which we know about. But what's good here, you've actually broken above the EMA. See this, the EMA, look how bullish that is. When the yellow line's above the red line, okay, that's mega bull mode. Look, we spoke about it yesterday. You've got your bullish cross, and ever since then, you've not looked back. Okay? You've got something here called an EMA retest. You've had it just there where you've got this curling in the yellow line where it comes close to the red line, and you get this slingshot, look, having another go up there. That actually made the high, and then obviously corrected, but then you come back down, you fell through the EMA, you've actually fell through the 20 there, but look what supported you on the 4-hourly time frame, massively bullish, is that bounce off the red line there, that support. You've got the close above, you've bounced off its support, and you're just marching on again. You've broken through, you've closed, this candle here is closed above the yellow line again, like it did here. Look, you got the bounce almost there off that red line, you went through, you got the close above the yellow line, and you went on to make the high. So from here you could effectively say you're going to march on. You're definitely going to be looking at a retest of that, given that structure, given that close above this yellow line. Okay, you're potentially looking at more upside here for Harmony. Okay, sometimes when I'm making these videos, I say the wrong project name, you know. I don't know if I've done that so far, and if I have, I do apologize. But I'm covering that many projects that I'm like making reef videos and talking about Chainlink. It happens to me all the time. So yeah, mega bullish. Okay, you're looking really strong. We are looking really strong for Harmony One here. Getting these back tests, we're above these EMAs. Okay, if you do see us break down, you've got our levels of support there, but we are mega bull, because you've gone up. You see this when you get this repel where the curl on the yellow line towards the red line, what it does, okay, curl on the yellow line, Okay, so you're looking at that retest, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Okay, nothing I say is financial advice. But again, do keep in mind that you may get rejected up there off that high, come back down, and then come back into that trading channel that you find yourself in until you can allow the yellow line on the 20 EMA on the daily time frame there to creep up and retest that, because that is what I'm seeing across the board on a lot of projects that have got quite extended from the daily EMA there. They are coming back to that 20, okay, in this bull market, okay, in this continued bull market that we do see ourselves in. Yeah, so looking at this, you are very relatively bullish because you've got that shoulder there, head, and then potentially a right shoulder that's forming across this sort of head and shoulders pattern that we're looking at like that. Okay, so when you do come up, you're going to test that as resistance, fall back, and it looks bad, but effectively you're looking at head and shoulders, and then you do have that sort of target from there to there, you know, which goes up, and it's more confluence of the fact that you're going to get to that sort of level there. So that's a basic little pattern that we see, patterns within patterns, so to speak. So like I say to all people, and then I've got another pattern here as well that I'll show you. You've got another pattern. Okay, it's all about patterns in this channel. It's all about patterns. So you're seeing this pattern here now as well forming for Harmony 1. You've got this ascending triangle pattern like this. Like I said to you, you're going to start seeing yourself sort of trade. So you've come up into the triangle there, you've hit a top. Okay, that's your top. So you're sort of coming up like this, like that, like that. That's an ascending triangle, and usually you see it break out at some point. You know, you can equally break out, break down, and if that does break down, you will be looking at this bottom, and then obviously testing support. But at the moment, bullish, because the breakout from that, actually from that triangle, is from there to there, so that gives you an even more potential upside, okay, for another higher price prediction up there at, where are we, up there at 30 cents for one token as it breaks out eventually from this ascending triangle. So it's all good. There's a lot of confluence to say that, you know, you've got those patterns there within patterns for continuation, but at the minute you are potentially looking at this sort of up and down sort of price action and testing these EMAs as support. So that's Harmony 1. I hope you enjoyed that video today. I will try and keep you updated every day on Harmony 1. Please do share the videos on social media and wherever you can, and obviously bring more people into the channel here, and let's all get educated and keep moving forward together. Okay, stay safe, stay strong. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.